Hello, everyone, and welcome to my dolls DelRio. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in. And to all my existing subscribers, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today's video, I am going to be featuring my handmade crafted dolls, or what I consider them to be as art pieces. Now, this doll here that we are looking at right now is actually not a doll that I have made. This is actually a doll that was given to me for a gift at the Chicago African Festival in 2012. Um, I was basically at the Chicago African Festival and I saw a vendor that had handmade dolls. She had a lot of handmade dolls. She was telling me the history, um, how she started making these dolls and everything. And so I decided I wanted one. However, when I did first see this particular doll, I actually thought it was a voodoo doll. I really prejudged I prejudged her and that I thought that it was a voodoo doll. And she explained to me that no, this is not a voodoo doll. These are actually positivity dolls, or dolls that have good spirits or good nature in them. And, she explained to me that no, she did not practice the culture, and that is not what any of her dolls are about. So once she explained that to me, I did not question it. And, I said, okay, and I understood what she was saying. Okay, so I knew that I had wanted to purchase a doll or get a doll from this particular vendor. And like I said, the person that I was with, they went ahead and purchased this doll for me. She explained to me that all of her dolls come with a little, um, basically a scripture that comes with the dolls. And this particular doll has a scripture tied around her wrist of her arm, and I will show you actually the scripture a little later as to what it says. So, um, and actually, you guys, this doll smells so good. I do not know what she put on it, but like I said, this was back in 2012, and as of today, you could still smell the scent. It smells so good. Smells so good. And you know, at that time I didn't get any type of negative energy from the doll, or I didn't get anything of that nature from this particular doll. And especially after she explained to me that that's not the type of culture, she does not practice voodoo culture or anything like that. I didn't get any type of negativity energy from this doll. Okay. So, anyway, like I said, it was a gift for me and I got the doll. Now, um after I got this doll, I then said, I think this might be something I might be interested in making my own handmade crafted dolls. But from my point of view, my version. You see, that's what an artist does. An artist do things or make things or create things in their abstract mind, in their version, just like a painter would. If you go to an art gallery and you see a painting, and you might prejudge it and be like, oh, this looks like something else. But in the artist's mind, it's something totally different. The artist is actually telling a story with their painting. Or just like a sculptor, when they sculpt something, they're telling a story with what they are sculpting. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make or create an art piece or art pieces and tell a story with what I create. So, like I said, this right here is not my work. This is the work of someone else. And and I felt that this was a very beautiful doll. However, I wanted to do something in my version. I wanted to be an artist and create something in my version. So I just wanted to tell you guys that before I start showing you a few of my art pieces today, or handmade crafted dolls. Okay. I don't know if you guys, if you want to see the scripture, let me show you the scripture. Okay. Okay, so this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is actually a scripture from the Bible, and it's Romans 8:28. So if you want to go to the Bible and actually read it, if you can't read this, but it's a scripture from the Bible. And that's how all of her dolls, like I said, they had these little positivity, spiritual notes on them, on each of the dolls. However, I did notice that her dolls, she did not name them. And so that's the difference with my doll. My art pieces, I wanted to name my dolls. I wanted all my dolls to have names. So when I showcase you guys these dolls today, each and every one of these dolls will have names. But it will be in my version as an artist as to what it will look like. So there we have it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this. So relax, get you a glass of wine, chill out, and enjoy this video. Okay, you guys, so before we get into the dolls that I have never shown anyone before, I just kind of want to do a little recap of my handmade dolls that I have showcased. This particular doll right here actually was a dedication to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. For the Lakers, as you can see, it has on all the Lakers colors, the gold and the purple. And so I just kind of wanted to show you guys that have never seen my handmade dolls in my other videos before, of what they look like and how I do these handmade dolls. And this doll right here is basically, like I said, I made her in dedication to Kobe Bryant and Gigi. I make all my dolls with no face. She doesn't have a face. She has really thick hair, of course. And she is a very beautiful doll. Check her out, check her out. All right. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just showing you guys a recap of some of the dolls that I have shown before I show you the ones that I haven't shown before. Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is one of the dolls that I actually did in a shorts video. And I call this my prosperity doll. And this doll right here, I've never really talked about. I just did it, like I said, in a shorts video. This doll basically was a doll that I wanted to do to basically give off good luck, prosperity. She's a very positive energy doll. And as you can see, I, of course, have her in the money green. And you guys know I make all my dolls with no faces. She doesn't have a face. I did a little headpiece with the green and white. She has sandy brown hair, the big heart earrings, and her dress is basically all money. They're all $100 bills, and I did it all around her. And this doll is called the Prosperity Doll. The Prosperity Doll. And this is my version of what a money doll should look like. Check her out, check her out. She has the $100 bills all around her. And this doll is representing good luck, prosperity, wealth, good fortune, and all that. Check her out, check her out. All right, you guys. Today is a dedication to my handmade dolls and my handmade dolls only. This is a video that I have been wanting to do for a long time. It's long overdue. And so I'm doing that today and sharing these dolls with you. All right. Okay, you guys. So this particular doll, this doll is representing the Chicago Bears. Her name is actually Coco. And of course, I did her in all the Bears colors, with the orange and the blue and the logo for the Chicago Bears. And once again, her name is Coco. I don't know if I've showed this doll before, but if I haven't, I am showcasing her right now for the first time if I have not. But like I said, her name is Coco. And you guys check her out, check her out. Look at her style and her detail. And this is Coco. All right, so like I said, I'm just showing you guys a few of my handmade dolls before I even get into the ones that I have never shown before. Okay, so this is one of my handmade dolls or art pieces, and I call her Donita. She is actually my Egyptian princess. Check her out, you guys. And when I make these dolls, I make their hair really thick and full, and of course, you know, I make them they don't have a face, but she has these teardrop earrings and like this little piece around her neck that is really cute. And you guys, look at her dress, how it flows at the bottom. Look at that. You see that? This is my Egyptian princess, Donita. My Egyptian princess. And I just love her style and detail, how I did this particular doll. Check her out, check her out. All right, you guys, so now I'm about to get into the dolls that I've never shown before. And like I said, I consider these dolls like my art pieces. They're something different. You know, so, you know, some of you may like them, some of you might not like them, but you know, it's just something that I do. This is just me. This is just my creativity of how I do my work. But just keep an open mind, try something different, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so we'll be back with my dolls that I've never showcased before. Okay, you guys, so we are back with one of my art pieces. This particular art piece or doll, I call her Queen Lisa. Queen Lisa. And first and foremost, you guys, when I make my handmade crafted dolls, I do not make them with a face. I do not make them with a face. For those of you who have watched my video about Jasmine, you might have already heard that when I make my handmade dolls, I make each and every one of them without a face. This is my creativity, and this is my version of how I do my art pieces. But her name is Queen Lisa. And so what I did was I just gave her this, I call it hair artwork. They're not dreads, but they're like, how did I do it? I basically, I made them into braids, and then I took the yarn and wrapped it around the braids, and then I took a lighter and I put the lighter on the ends so that the braids would not come loose, and then I just put little bows on them. That's what I did. That was my creativity. And then I gave Queen Lisa an array of colors. I gave her zebra print, yellow, purples, and she has on a little necklace. You see her necklace with the gold beads, like gold beads. And then I gave her some teardrop earrings with a purple waistband and the zebra print all the way down. Now, you guys, these dolls are made with yarn. They're made with yarn. It's just yarn. That's all it is. And I created this and I gave her a name. When I make these dolls, instead of putting a positive little note on it like the other artist did, I bless them with blessing oil and I say a prayer with each doll that I make. I always say a prayer and I put blessing oil on them, meaning that these dolls, whoever may purchase them or are around them, will give off positivity and positivity energy only. Okay? So my dolls are positivity dolls only, if that makes sense. There's no negative energy when you come in contact with these dolls. No negative energy at all. And again, like I said, this is Queen Lisa. I have never showed this doll to anyone. This is just my version of what Queen Lisa or a Queen Lisa would look like, with all these array of colors. Remember, this is just like if you're looking at a painting and you don't understand it. Sometimes you'll go into a gallery and there'll be paintings on the wall that you just do not understand. But the artist is trying to say something. He's trying to tell you something in his version, in his mind. And so that's what I'm doing with Queen Lisa. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to show you that she is a queen in my mind. And so this is what I feel that a queen should look like. And once again, this is Queen Lisa. All right, let's go to the next doll. Okay, you guys, so this particular doll's name is Lexus. Her name is Lexus. Now, Lexus, I put a lot of time, a lot of energy into making this doll. She has a lot going on, as you can see. She has handcuffs. She has a blue jean dress with fringes on it. As you can see, her hair is tied up in a really cute art piece. And she has like this little leather stuff around her neck. And I also did it, made her earrings the same as what her little neck piece is. Now, okay, you guys. So what happened was in 2015, I said I wanted to showcase some of my artwork in the Chicago African Fest, which, by the way, is a 4-day vendor event. This is not like a 1-day event or a 2-day event. It's a 4-day event, which centers around Labor Day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay. And when I first started showcasing my artwork or my dolls, I didn't, know what type of response I was going to get. I didn't know, um, I just didn't know what, people would think of the dolls or anything, if they would like them. So I went ahead and I did showcase my dolls, and surprisingly, I sold a lot of dolls. I think it was that Saturday. Yeah, that Saturday and that Monday, I did really well. The first day, a lot of people was just like looking. They didn't know what was going on. But then that Saturday and that Monday, that's when I actually started getting the sales for the dolls. And I was really surprised and really shocked. Okay, but this particular doll, no one has ever seen. Remember, I said I'm only going to be showcasing dolls today that I have never showcased. So the first doll that actually the second doll that I showed you was Queen Lisa, and this right here is Lexus. And like I said, I just put this doll together. This was just in my mind. This is what I did. And it took me a while to do this doll. But like I said, I look at it as artwork. They're like art pieces. And I would like to showcase these dolls and hopefully sell them really soon. And you guys remember I told you each and every one of these dolls, I always bless them with a positive energy prayer so that whoever these dolls come in contact, they'll give off positive and positive energy to those around them and those that the doll come in contact with. We're all about positive energy over here. Nothing negative. Nothing negative. We don't do negativity. But this is Alexis. She's totally different. And of course, I told you guys, none of my dolls have a face. I feel that you don't have to judge the doll all the time by the face. You can just judge them by, what they look, how they look overall, and not just the face. Take them as they are. As an artist, that's what I would say. Take them as they are. Don't judge them by the face. Judge them as their whole being, as art piece. So yeah. So yeah, I just, like I said, I just made little earrings, and and I made the put a little piece around her neck piece, and she has some little handcuffs right here. So Lexus has a lot of stuff going on, and that is her. All right, we're going to the next doll. Okay, so this particular doll right here, um, I call her Sky. I just put her in like these little pickaninny braids with the little bows on them, and then I kept it going with the little blues and just the different array of colors. Remember, this is in the, let me get that off of her. This is in the artist's mind. This is in the artist's mind, and this is what I saw. And like I said, she's, I made a variety of these dolls. Now at the Chicago African Festival, I did make a lot of these dolls. I call these the pickaninnies or plantation pickaninnies. I have researched these dolls, and I've been online, and I've seen other artists that have made the pickaninnies, in their version. So I wanted to make the pickaninnies in my version, and this is what I came up with. So I said I wanted to test the pickaninnies out at the Chicago African Festival. So that's what I did. And they sold, I think I sold them for like $20, and I made like 12 of them, and they all sold. They all sold. I don't have any more of those. So the ones that you're seeing today, nobody has ever seen these. They've never seen these because my other pickaninnies, they sold out. But people really liked them because they're different. You're not going to get these online. They're totally different. See, that's what I like. I like stuff that's out the box, that's different. And I don't want to see the same old thing that you see every day. I want to see something that I've never ever seen. I want to see something like, wow, like what is that? I've never seen something like that. But this is what I call my art piece. And some people, other people, from what I understand and what I've noticed, they like it. They like these little pickaninnies. They said that it was different. It stood out. And like I said, each and every one of my doll, when I create them, I bless them. I put blessing oil on them, and I say a prayer. And I also name these dolls. And this particular doll, her name is Sky. I felt her name was Sky. That's just what came up. So that's why I put her in all these pretty, as you can see, sky blue colors. All right, there we go. So we're moving right along. Okay, you guys. So this particular doll, I call her Monie. 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 And I put Monie in a variety of, as you can see, colors of green. Lime greens, light greens, and black. This I don't know how I come up with these names. I don't know how I come up with these colors, but guys, if you notice, each and every doll that you have seen today that I have made is totally different. They're totally different. None of these dolls are the same. None of them. I have tried to repeat and make two dolls the same, and they just didn't come out. They didn't come out right. And remember what I said. So these dolls are called the Plantation Pickaninnies. And let me show you. Okay, so like I said, I just made little braids at the top. And these dolls are all made from yarn, you guys. Just made from yarn. This is it. Just made from yarn. And then I put like these little bows on the end of Monie's hair. And then I put her on these array colors of greens. It's like a pinstripe of green and black, like a light lime green and black. And then I put this, her dress with this material. You see this dress? I thought it went really good with her. And it goes all the way down. Once again, these dolls are made with strictly yarn. And each and every one of these dolls are totally different. Totally different. They are not the same. If you guys are just joining in and you're wondering what's going on, so today I'm showcasing my artwork or my art pieces of handmade dolls that I create. It's just like a painter or a sculptor that in their eye, this is their version of how you might see things. This is their version of how they might see things, and this is my version of how I see my dolls, my handmade dolls. This is just my creativity and things when I make my handmade dolls. I like it to be totally different from anybody that has ever did a handmade doll. I don't want it to look nothing like the first doll that I showed you. These dolls look totally different. And they all have an array of colors. They all come with names. And they're all positive. These are not, I repeat, these are not voodoo dolls or anything of that nature. I do not practice that culture, and that is not what I'm about. So I just want to make that clear so everyone understands that these are not voodoo dolls. These are positive energy dolls only. Positive energy. They give off good positive energy, spirit, and light. Okay, you guys, so that's Monie, and we're going to move it right along. Okay, you guys, so we are back with another one of my art pieces. This particular doll, I call her Little Mama or Little Mama. This doll is also a pickaninny doll. If you look at this doll, she is not black. In my mind, as the artist, this doll is actually a mixed doll. And there's a story to her. But we're not going to really get into the story today. Today, I'm just showcasing my dolls that have never been seen before. So in another video, I will have to get into the story with Little Mama. But I will say she has on an array of colors. I did put her in like the oranges, the purples, and I like how I put this it's kind of like a little sachet over her shoulder with the little band around her waist that matches her neck detail, and it flows all the way down. And again, these dolls are all made from yarn, you guys. These are all made from yarn. That's what they're made from, strictly yarn. But these are art pieces, or my version of what these dolls should look like. And once again, her name is Little Mama. And like I said, she has a story to her. But today we're not really getting into the story with Little Mama, because we have other dolls that I have to cover and show you guys. So that will be actually another video that I will share with you guys about Little Mama, and why Little Mama is actually Caucasian and not black, you know, like the other dolls that I have made. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to Little Mama, and we're going to keep it moving to the next doll. Okay, you guys, so here is my next art piece. This particular doll's name is Tanja. Tanja. And remember what I told you, you guys? None of these dolls look alike. They all are different. I made them totally different. I made their colors. I put them all in different colors. None of them have the same colors. All their detail is basically totally different from the other doll. And once again, these dolls are made strictly from yarn. That's all they're made from, is yarn. And this is Tanja. And once again, she has these little braids, these little pickaninny braids with the little bows on the end caps. And I put her in this like brown and beige headpiece with the shoulder draped around her, going all the way down in this brown and beige attire. And then I did put the like red around her neck and around her waist. And then the dress up under it is actually red. And this is Tanja, and this is her detail. And she is totally different from Moni and the other dolls that I have presented to you today. This is Tanja. And you guys, I want to thank you so much for coming out your comfort zone and just watching this video with me, and being able to, you know, see other things that I do as far as with my dolls, besides the reborns, the Barbie dolls, and the Barbie doll transformation. Remember, this is an all-around channel, and I just want to show you guys everything. I want to show you everything as far as the dolls. I don't want to leave anything out. So just open your mind and just, you know, be acceptant of something that you've never seen, something that is totally different. And like I said, it's just like as if you were going to a gallery and you were seeing a bunch of paintings on the wall and you didn't understand it. Why this? It's all in the artist's mind as to what they're trying to say and what they're trying to explain. That's what makes it so beautiful. Sometimes you won't never understand it, but it's just beautiful of knowing that somebody can create and do something that's totally different and out the box. And that's what I'm presenting to you today. And once again, this is Tanja. Okay, we're going to move it right along. Okay, you guys, so this particular doll, her name is Bella. This is Bella. And look at her style and her details and all of her little colors. See, I do them all totally different. I want them to totally look different from the other dolls. Totally. Their colors, as you can see, all their colors are different. Nobody has repeated colors as far as their dress or anything. Everything is totally different. You see that? You see that side piece of material that I put in? None of my other dolls had that print. None of them. And then I made her headpiece the same. It's the same. And then I put those little bows on her braids. And that's how the pickaninnies are done. They have like the little bows on the braids. And this is my version of the pickaninnies. And once again, this doll's name is Bella. Her name is Bella. Okay, you guys, I think I got one more to show you, and then we're going to wrap this up. All right, so this is Bella. Okay, you guys, so this particular art piece doll's name is Wild. Wild. W-I-L-D. Wild. I named this doll Wild. I don't know. That's why I put her in this array of color of animal prints. I felt that her braids, I wanted to do a pop of red to bring out that wild side in her. And as you can see, that's what we did. So we have like a cheetah print on her side piece material that's draped over her shoulders. She has the red around her waist. And then for her dress, we have actually the tiger print. So I mixed it with a piece of tiger print and cheetah print. And it goes all the way down. And of course, these dolls, once again, are made strictly from yarn. And you guys, if you want to make something like this and you want to do a abstract art piece that's totally different, you can make it, you can do it too. I may have to do a video and show you guys how I actually make these dolls. It's really simple. And then I just go to like Joann Fabrics, or you know what? I went to Joann Fabrics to get a lot of this material, but you know where a lot of the material I got it from? Walmart. Walmart has like a section, a sewing section where you can buy materials to make clothing or items or whatever. They have a large selection of material at Walmart. So, you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to get it from Joann. But I will go to Joann just to get like odds and ends that I can't get from Walmart. But yeah, if you guys, like I said, I'll have to do a video to show you how to make these dolls. If you wanted to get into some type of artwork to make some extra money and make some dolls that people have never seen before, that they would be, you know, attracted to and want to have showcasing in their home. Now, all of these dolls that I have presented to you, or art pieces today, I just put them on wood stands. Wood stands. You can get them at Hobby Lobby and for really cheap. Really cheap. Just wood stands. And, you know, you can make these dolls at home, make extra money, and sell these dolls. If you guys do vendor events, yes, if you do vendor events, and you go to vendor events, and a lot of places, they're not even selling dolls. You guys, a lot of times I go to vendor events, nobody is doing dolls. Nobody's doing dolls. So I'll take these dolls to the vendor events, and people will go crazy because they don't see this. They don't see this. They don't know where to get this. They don't know where to find these dolls, or where people actually can take the time out in their day or in their life to make dolls like this. So they go like hotcakes. So I have not even, like I said, I have not even presented these dolls to any of my vendor events or anybody. Today is the first day that I have showcased these particular dolls to you guys. Now, remember I told you I did have done the pickaninnies before, and I made, I think like 12. I think I made like 12, and they all sold. They just sold really quick. They went faster actually than my other handmade dolls. They went really quick. Really, really quick. Because you want to do something that is different, that's out the box, that no one has ever seen. That's what it's about. You know, people get tired of seeing the same old thing all the time. So when I go to these vendor events and I pull these dolls out, they're like shocked. Like, what is this? What's going on? You know, they're really shocked because they, you know, they're not used to seeing this. And that's what I do. I like to do stuff that's totally different out the box, that has creativity. And so that's what this is all about. Okay, so you guys, this is my last doll that I'm showcasing today. Her name is Wow. And I'm so glad that you guys have stopped over to watch these dolls. I thank you very much, like I said, from, you know, taking the time out your day to watch this video. I hope you guys watch this video in its entirety, and so that way you can understand exactly what's going on and exactly what I'm doing. But once again, I want to thank you guys. All right, so thank you for joining in, and I will see you next time on my Dolls DelRio. Thank you for watching my Dolls DelRio. Don't forget to subscribe.